every nigga know we there for the fighting and the drama. Well, that's what everybody there for, but every nigga that was forced to watch
I've never
baddies.
seen it. He's my fourth. Man, you wasn't forced to watch this, babe.
Oh, forced to watch. Forced to watch.
Oh.
Doing a lot.
No, that wasn't me. That was out there.
I sat there and liked the screen, though.
She wasn't talking about the screen though. She talking about the other though.
Why you didn't like it?
Cause you was the last one in.
Cause you was behind. I thought you liked it.
No, you was the last one in.
That probably is my fault. Then I like the screen.
It is.
I
That's
thought
why
you
I blame it on you.
Nigga, stay blaming stuff on me.
She was like, I did it. You would take the heat for you.
Nigga, Mark. Nigga, Mark. Shit, this hoe got the door wide open. And your mama don't never go downstairs at this late at night. So look at she did.
No, because
Like she did.
The thing you said the outside was locked. So
Well, the outside one for sure, like, but the
So-
front door still.
But yeah, we don't watch it. We don't watch it at all. He watch it. I don't watch it at all. Never seen it. Don't know what it is. But anyway, she went to the audition. I think after audition,
She died.
I don't know if she actually died.
I would say she went missing.
Okay, she went missing at the audition. All right, bet. So we're gonna do that.
How long ago was this?
I don't know, but I know she just posted 2 days ago. I don't know. I ain't looking into it.
This from 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we finna watch it, y'all. Cleveland, Ohio.
This is good.
Shout out to them Cleveland people. And for all the people that live in Cleveland.
Mm.
She just was a joy as a child. She was very fun-loving. She was just generous. She
That's
was
one of
kind.
them.
She was loving. She
She
was,
died.
she
They
grew
showing
up
shit
in
like this, she
Montgomery
died.
County, Maryland, and had always had lots of friends around. Very social. Always very social.
Me and Barney 32 and Barney 34. I need you guys for a code 2. Go ahead. Put me a code 2 perspective. I need 6317
Ohio,
Francis. Medical for today.
Yeah.
Caller
Cleveland,
said that a
Ohio.
male came up to her door and advised that, and the house a couple of doors down from her house. There is a deceased female in there not moving. Caller says the male left her house 10 to 15 minutes ago. Caller does not know
Damn.
which way the male took off.
Rita was cheap.
That's sad. They found her like that after the baddest edition. You think somebody was hating on her? She was found her dead in the abandoned home.
Oh yeah.
And no telling how long she been there.
She could have been hated on, or somebody could have been watching her,
Stalking her. I think it's one of
looking at her.
them.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Cause
she
she
look
look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Some
That
niggas just
type
go
thing.
overboard. Like
They do.
some niggas just go
probably rejected
overboard.
him,
Yeah.
and then-
You know what else I seen? Like some people be watching people Instagram, they a crush on their Instagram, like just on their Instagram and shit, and they do shit like that. Find your location, cause your location not on the ground. To let y'all know that. In case one of y'all thought about talking
But
shit
I was saying,
about
because after the baddie audition, it ain't no telling who was.
who watching them. You know what I'm saying? All the baddies
Yeah,
there.
who some of the people that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She could have got backdoored.
Somebody
famous,
probably came
hoping
just
to one day
specifically
land
to
a
watch
gig
the
on the-
people. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
you know how when you know like that's me when I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude was doing his show or whatever. And I know a lot of girls would show up. I can go to the area because the area was on Instagram. Anybody can pull
So I got
up
a
where they
question. Do you got like sense of awareness?
was. A sense of awareness.
Like, can you feel like something bad for the
Oh,
happen?
you talking about sense?
Oh, never mind. I know the answer to that shit.
You know how to awareness?
I know the answer to that. Can you
Yeah.
see?
Everybody. Well, not everybody.
Okay, what
but
about that
people
one story when them YNs?
Yeah.
So you felt that coming with them YNs?
I didn't feel that exactly what they was finna do, but you know you can sense something is
Type
gonna
shit,
happen.
type shit.
It was a bunch of them.
Why
in
you
the
never want to
crowd.
talk about that story?
I'm not telling that story.
You should definitely tell that
I'm
story.
not telling that story.
I'm finna be rolling. Can you
I
tell
feel,
that
like,
out
I
there?
feel like they should have been more scary to me though than me scared of them. And you can honestly tell that I would. Oh, excuse me, sorry. That I wasn't having that. That I wasn't scared. You could tell.
You weren't scared. You
No, not
you
at
just
all.
gave it up.
I'm like, this is some tiny hood niggas. It was just a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them.
I would have gave my shit up too. I'm just saying.
I didn't get my up.
What you do
They
then?
grabbed my stuff. They took out running. I took out running behind them. What you mean?
Yeah, what was you gonna do?
What I gonna do? Listen,
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
in my head, they some tiny hood niggas. In my head. So what I was gonna do is
They was some YNs. How many YNs was it?
I ain't gonna lie.
You ran into the softest.
7 of them. It was probably 7 of them.
I'm glad you didn't catch them. Why are you going after 7 YNs? You crazy.
I wasn't
Crazy.
going after 7 YNs. I was going after the one that took my stuff that I seen that took my stuff. But it was dark. So when I went with the street lights, I knew where he was going. So I started chasing that one. And then all of a sudden, them lights ended, right? So when lights ended, I couldn't see nobody. So after that, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang.
Yeah, she gonna finish the story.
I found like 2 of them.
And what you do?
And I said, dang, say, bro, where my shit at? Where my shit at? You know what I'm saying? How we get in there? They talking about, man, we ain't even got them. We ain't got it. That's my homie over there. He took it. He over there. I said, okay. But I knew it was him because he didn't have it in his hand. So I was like, damn. But, it's a group of them. So I didn't know anyway. But long story short, I probably would have to tell that another day. But I ended up getting my back.
Yeah, tell it another day. Might have to tell it when we got to tell the story.
Baddies Midwest. But her dreams tragically ended when she was found dead inside of an abandoned home on Francis Avenue in Cleveland.
And I said, how do we even know this her? They said it's her. They identified by her fingerprints, and I was listed as her emergency point of contact through her fingerprints, and that's how they knew who she was.
Damn, they couldn't even recognize her.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn,
so whoever did that could have beat her. Could have beat her or could have.
You know how bad you got to beat somebody where they can't tell you off your face? They got to use your fingerprints.
But even if that, what if he didn't beat her? Well, he was just torturing her.
Yeah, even torturing her.
But I do know how. If y'all ever need to try to hide from them, I do know how you can do it without getting that DNA.
Don't be. We ain't supporting no criminal shit on this. So.
Nah, we not. So
what about our personal effects? Well, there were no personal effects found.
Rena's mother and sister say they have now provided Cleveland detectives with tips they have received from the public after they posted on TikTok. They also say there is information on a Snapchat video where Rena appeared to be.
Does it go? Damn, I can barely hear this shit.
Because you play your music too loud.
I ain't played my music out loud 2-3 weeks.
Doesn't mean you ain't played your music too loud.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I can hear.
I'm not saying this is on Zeus Network at all. I'm not saying this is on no baddies either. She is Instagram famous. She was on Live with Tashiki. She even knew Natalie. She even knew Scarface from Baddies. So you mean to tell me while she's in Cleveland, Ohio, she with some girl that I guess she thought that was her friend and leaves her.
And I had to call to even get the police report number, to get a name, to get any sort of information, to even get to who the detective was that was assigned to the case.
Her exact cause of death has not been determined.
It's January 2nd is when she went dark on Twitter, and there's really nothing after that. But I know that somebody had to have seen her and noticed her within that 2-week period between that date and when she was found on the 16th.
It's been a nightmare. If you can think of your worst nightmare, this is it times 100.
Yeah. Okay, so
I know that shit's sad as hell for the family.
Gotta be. But I'm saying, so
I feel bad for the fam.
So basically, I think she said that the girl that she was with left her, or that she was just with a girl and they don't know what. Because she said the girl that you think that's supposed to be your friend left her, right?
Yeah.
So
back door. Sniff a back door.
That's what it's looking like, because why just
we probably figure out.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey everyone, it's Leah Gordon here. Whether you're heading back to school, going to college, or just getting back in
You did.
routine,
I think you
Raycon's
paused
Everyday Earbud Classics are about to be your new companion. From early morning classes to late night editing sessions, these earbuds keep up with everything.
You should definitely silence that. I ain't trying to.
We don't promote no free commercials, Bill, around this shit. Man, it's the same shit.
Why?
Man, that shit could just threw me off. Hold on. I guess this was like an inside the video commercial.
Silence it. Let it play.
What? Let it play like right now.
Yeah, cause see what's going down. We don't know what's going down first. Y'all hang on, cause we don't know what's going down.
It's still the same video. It's still the same video. It's just they had a commercial because they got a whole time frame for it.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a whole. But it's the same shit. Our bad, y'all.
Pull up to 10. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I forgot on my phone. Did you want it back?
Yeah.
What?
But we won't miss no details.
But you wanted the whole thing back. I wasn't this her. No, that is not her. I didn't like her.
She just was a joy as a child. She was very fun loving. She was just generous. She was kind. She was loving. She she grew up in Montgomery County, Maryland, and had always had lots of friends around. Very social. Always very social.
Karen Raina Dunlap was born in College Park, Maryland, and raised in Burtonsville. She was an honors student and multi-sport athlete who graduated from Paint Branch High School. Raina loved Japanese culture, became fluent in the language, and dreamed of creating her own manga. She also adored animals and shared her home with her pets.
She was academically advanced.
I'm jealous. She learned Japanese. I'm trying to learn Japanese, y'all.
She was always in talented and gifted classes, honors classes. In high school, she was AP classes, all AP classes, always on the honor roll. She was in junior ROTC for 4 years. She was athletic. She played soccer. She was the captain of her dive team. She did swimming. She did lacrosse. She was on track and field. She was just extraordinary. She took Japanese, she took Chinese, but she was also very, independent, very headstrong, from early on, knew who she was and knew what her convictions were. So when she went on to become a young adult, that's the direction she moved in. She was very a strong proponent of women's rights, women's empowerment, women's rights to decisions about themselves, about their own body, and being comfortable in who they are.
Pretty much what my mom said. She was always like the life of the party growing up. She was always pretty popular. She was kind of like the social butterfly. I was more of the timid, shy one. But yeah, she was also just very protective. She was a part of a PAGE program. She worked directly with Martin O'Malley at one point in high school. So she was very much a scholar, which is something that I don't think a lot of people knew about her, just based off of her social media persona. But yeah, my sister's very, very intelligent.
Raina attended the University of Maryland with dreams of working in politics. Though she didn't finish her degree, she became a bold advocate for body positivity, gaining over 100,000 followers. However, her outspoken views often sparked heated debates, and her family grew concerned about the harsh and threatening comments she received.
She went on, she actually was offered 3 separate scholarships. So she applied to some pretty good schools, but she opted and settled on.
What they mean, like what type of outspoken type of stuff that they be saying, like
She probably just wanted some say some crazy shit on the net.
University of Maryland, one because of the scholarship money, but also because she wanted to stay near to home. She was just short of finishing, actually. She was there for 4 years. And just because of things that came up with her personal life and with her, medical history, they lost their dad at an early age. And she did have a difficult time dealing with that. But she was
Oh no, we just gotta pay
able to keep her scholarship.
I ain't never seen her.
So she wasn't able to finish school.
Did she?
Struggling to lose weight? This is why I switched to compounded GLP-1.
Just trying to get a spot.
Trying to get on.
Yeah, get a spot.
But they said she got over 100K followers.
Over 100K followers. Okay.
Yeah.
Did she
Them the type of girl
start
baddies
her
be
social
wanting.
media career during college or high school?
It was during, I think it was shortly after high school, when she was 18 is when she first established her social media presence. And I don't actually believe it was on Twitter. I'm pretty sure it was on Instagram.
Once she started to get more well known on social media, did you guys know about it at first, or did she keep that private?
I don't think my mom knew about it. I knew about it because people would mention it like at school, and just in and around the town that we grew up in. So yeah.
But no, I didn't
think she knew.
I didn't know about. I knew that there are a lot of people that knew her for some reason. I go somewhere with her and people knew her and she knew everybody. I just thought that she was extremely popular, but I didn't know that she had a social media presence or a social media following. And she pretty much decided.
Know you, and I'll be like, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Dang, he really popular. Everybody really know him. Just drive know you. You out here getting people hugs, taking pictures with people.
She was going to keep her family out of that aspect of her life. So she pretty much blocked us from that aspect of her life. So if I tried to find her, for instance, on any social media platform, I wouldn't be able to find her.
Yeah, because you block people.
I would try to go and kind of keep tabs on her to see what she was doing. She would always block me on her Twitter as soon as she found out.
Did anything about social media scare you all?
Like social media, people can kind of like put a shadow or a cover over who they are. So that always like worried me, was that, the people that would write hate comments and stuff like that, the types of people behind those comments can be harmful. And then just like the whole idea of like potentially stalkers, the more of your presence that you have online, the more people will be able to find out about you. So those were two of the main concerns.
One of my biggest concerns with her being on social media, and the reason why I don't go on social media, is because you don't know who's out there, who's watching. And, basically with her social media, she did let me know and involve me in like knowing that she was, pursuing becoming, famous or becoming a celebrity of some sort, reality or whatever. And so she would send like, when she did headshots or she did photo shots or something for whatever portfolio she was working on, she would send me those pictures and such. She refused to let me take any pictures of her. It's like really hard to get a picture of her. She would always say, "Don't take any pictures of me. If you want a picture, I'm going to send it to you." And that's what she would do. Is she would, if I tried to take a picture of her, I'd have to do it on a slide or catch her when she was in a really, really good mood. But no, what worried me the most is when she started talking about.
What you mean? What? For the exact reason what happened to her.
What you mean? Her mother can't take a picture of her?
Type shit. That is
that's serial killer.
People saying mean things to her, people threatening her, people saying that they were going to come
because you all on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you're on every app. You're on everything now.
At this point,
especially people, you got so many pictures that people can take your pictures and pretend to be you. Say things to other people and get them mad at you, and you don't even know who these people are. Like, that's how powerful the internet is.
I'm letting y'all know I done had about 15 fake pages of me.
And he the one on the name.
Oh God, I ain't never made a fake page of me.
Views or something that she said. She used to host these the events, she said, like she would have these like round talk table things. And she would, she would say, people are always saying they're going to kill me or they're going to send somebody to me or something like that. And I would say, Raina, one, I think you should probably, block those people or, just really be careful. I said, with people calling you names or saying this or that about you, don't worry too much about that. I said, but if somebody is threatening you, then you do need to, that's something you do need to worry about. I said, if it gets bad, you call the police. So we did, I had certain concerns. The last time that she visited with us on vacation, she had expressed some serious concerns about, things that people were saying to her on social media. Right. And I think I thought that she had started to.
Probably tired of blowing all day.
It sound different though. No, okay. I'll just check
back on some of the events that she was holding because of that.
Although Raina had voiced concerns to her family, she remained focused on her goals. In late 2024, she traveled to Cleveland to audition for Baddies Midwest, hoping for a breakthrough. She had previously met cast
traveled to Cleveland to do the Baddies audition
members and was determined to join the show.
Right, now they finna get into the story. Damn.
Shared that Raina had been tracking the Baddies cast and spent several weeks in Cleveland. However, the network later stated she was not part of the official audition process. Still, not all Baddies cast members audition. Some are part of the
they probably lying on that
original lineup invited back due to fan demand or handpicked by producers like Natalie Nunn. Auditions are typically reserved for.
You know who she is?
I don't want the Baddies.
Damn.
While influencers,
Baddies, they be so deep into it with that shit. These hoes be like, I ain't gonna say that on the net. I don't know if I can say that shit.
And celebrities are often direct
behind the scene. Baddie, them niggas is they crazy too. Like what the shit they be doing on that hoe. Like no, and the niggas they be fucking with. Tell them what happened to this young girl.
Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is
definitely that Natty girl. She like the leader of that shit she be doing to them girls on there. All them girls on Baddies, they really be. You put it together. They be that. You know what I'm trying to say?
I got an idea, but I don't really know.
They be that.
What you're saying?
Cause they didn't got good. Never mind. Dang.
Network at all. I'm not saying this is on no Baddies either. But she was going to city, state to state to follow him behind the Baddies because she was trying to get on the show.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah, they've been pimped out escorts.
They've been used.
They being used and all that shit.
On top of that, she is Instagram famous. She was on Live with Tashiki. Taseki, however you say her name. She even knew Natalie. She even knew Scarface from Baddies. Even had conversations with her, y'all.
Come on, Scarface, a prime baddie person.
Okay.
Scarface been on Baddies.
Thank you for putting me on game.
She like a star of the Baddie shit.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me why she?
So if you fucking with her, that mean you damn near for to be on the show or you connected in or something, like
Even in Ohio, she with some girl that I guess she thought that was her friend and leaves her. They went out to eat, y'all. She called the girl don't even answer.
No, nobody has reached out to us about her, unfortunately, which, I haven't really been the fan of, especially because I that like some of the cast members have been on her live spaces before and she had met in person. But no, nobody has directly reached out to us, not even to just offer their condolences.
Have you received any of the lives or do you have any of them?
Hi, I have a big announcement for you. If you live in the DFW market, guess what?
We don't live there, so we don't care. We ain't care even if
you mean the lives like that Raina ran?
Yes, with some of the girls.
No, unfortunately not. It was more so like Raina told me and she would try to like call me and so that I would join her live space, but I was always like doing something.
Okay. And she never allowed me. She never allowed me on any of her lives at all. And I remember the last time when she said that people were saying mean things to her. I said, add me to the live and so I can, respond back to those people.
She would not do
it. Raina's mother said the family didn't know she was in Cleveland. As a free spirit, Raina often traveled without informing them, so her absence didn't immediately raise concern.
With Raina.
Damn, that's gonna be me. traveling, not telling nobody. All right, just get up and go.
Yep,
Phoenix
there
was
you
a
go.
free spirit. We love her immensely.
That's why
we
they
love
always
her
say, let
to this day.
somebody
I mean,
know.
she
It
has a
don't matter
strong
who you
family that
are.
loves her.
Let somebody know where
Let
you're
somebody
going.
don't even let somebody know, because you could be gone. They thinking, oh yeah, they normally do this, and they won't know 2 months and pass.
2 or 3 months and
Right,
pass.
and
Your
they
cakes and went cold by then.
exactly. So you gotta let somebody know, even if you
Damn,
don't
wonder
want
how long
nobody.
she was missing. I'm trying to see how long she was missing before they figured it out.
But she was a free.
I think they said that they said her Instagram went cold January 4th, January 1st, and they found her January 15th, January 16th, one of those.
In an abandoned home. Oh, so she went 2 weeks.
Somebody who she would be gone for months, and then she would pop up, and we didn't ever think anything was wrong, or that she was ever in any sort of danger. If she ever was, like I said, she always reached out to family. So this is really shocking for us. And she would go on trips all the time. She would go to Orlando, to Miami, to New York.
But she got all them followers. I know niggas flying her out. Over 100,000 niggas flying you out. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas flying you out. So she probably is going everywhere in that bitch.
Yeah,
and she decent, so niggas flying her out.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful with stuff like that.
For sure, you gotta be
ride
careful.
with somebody that you fully know,
Fully trust.
know. I say like, yeah, you fully trust, but I'll tell you like somebody that you grow up with. I would say, and I don't mean grow up with like they always got some red flags going on. I'm talking about somebody grow up with that ain't never stirred you wrong, that ain't never whatever, like something like that. Like tell them, like you know what I'm saying, or go out with them, like stuff like that. You do stuff on your own. If you ain't, I'll tell you this: if you ain't no sumo wrestler, if you ain't no what's the FC fighter, UFC fighter, if you ain't no what else?
This did happen to a UFC fighter too. Let y'all know that it don't matter what you know, what you know.
Right, but I'm
if
saying
somebody wants you and get at you, they gonna get at you.
That's true. But if you ain't none of them type of people that's out here fighting for a living, then you definitely need to tell somebody.
You definitely need to bring a gun.
Definitely tell somebody. Yeah, I think everybody should have protection, but you can't have a gun everywhere you go.
Yeah, you can't have. I doubt you can have a gun because ain't Cleveland upstate, up country,
up there. Yeah.
If it's in the north, they gun laws
so
worse.
really
We down south to let y'all know that. Don't in case you try some dumb shit. Cause down south you can have your shit.
But never to Cleveland. Cleveland was never a place that was on her list of places that she would travel to. And usually,
I done heard about some.
So she don't stay in
Ah,
Cleveland.
nah. I guess they say in Georgia.
Oh.
And she just went to Cleveland for the baddies because they said she was following the baddies around. So she was she at a place she don't even know.
Oh, okay.
So she in Cleveland. I done heard bad things about Cleveland. They get it on in Cleveland. I done heard about Cleveland.
So she was found in Cleveland though.
I got a nigga in Cleveland. Shout out to my Cleveland nigga. So she's somewhere she ain't even there. She way from Georgia. I don't trust myself up there in the up north places.
Travel somewhere. She didn't tell us, hey, I'm going to West Virginia or I'm going, out to Philadelphia. She didn't tell us that. Yeah. We didn't, it's not unusual. How many families keep tabs on their adults?
I keep my low on.
How many
somebody
families?
Always have my low when you have my low. But I always make sure at least one person has my low. I do not play that. I always make sure one person has my location. Even if I don't tell them nothing, they always able to look at it, be like, this motherfucker. Or dang, she been right there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That type stuff. Somebody always have my location. So you try to do anything to me, just know you gonna get found.
Nigga, to let y'all know, the police can find your phone location whenever they want to.
People that
if they wanted to find that girl shit, her phone, they would have found that hoe.
Yeah, but she probably didn't have a phone.
Type shit. You right.
Somebody probably took that.
Yeah, they gonna take that for sure because they know that fact too.
Yeah, come on.
They know that fact too. Like the police can track your shit whenever. I don't care if your phone off, on, iPhone, Android, they gonna find your shit.
Yeah.
They go off, they do things, and then they come back and they're like, "How?" Hey, we're like, "Oh yeah, how's everything going?"
Raina was in regular communication with her family until November 2024. She continued posting on social media until January.
Man, this shit just happened.
No, she said 2024. It's 2025 now.
No, I'm saying they said she was in She was communicating with them up to November 20th.
Oh, okay.
2025, after which she went silent. On January 16, 2025, Raina's body was found in a vacant home on Francis Avenue in Cleveland's Kinsman neighborhood. No personal belongings, phone, wallet, or ID were found at the scene.
Yep, they done took all her shit and put it somewhere else.
Yep.
And nobody was looking for her because don't know, you feel me? They think she always gone like this. So the only reason they even thought about something because her Instagram went dry. So imagine if she wasn't on Instagram like that. No telling how long they thought she'd have been gone. Just off her Instagram, they thought that's crazy.
Bernie 3-2 and Bernie 3-4. I need you guys for a code 2 and radio to Sam 3-3.
4. Send it.
Sam 3-3, go ahead. Put me a code to suspicious activity. 6317 Francis. Got a call from Janae. Caller said that an unknown male came up to her door and advised that an abandoned house a couple of doors down from her house, there is a deceased female in there not moving. Caller says the male left her house 10 to 15 minutes ago. Caller does not know which way the male took off. EMS was advised as well. 5410 the cab.
3-5, you send it to us as well.
Just one more screenshot.
Go ahead. Bring it at 8280. You still on the air?
8279 is on here. What do you need, radio?
Can you assist my units for cab 5410?
Yes, ma'am. Send it to me.
Thank you.
Early 31, I'm leaving the main shelter. I'll head that way as well.
Copy that. Thank you.
3-2, we got an open door in the back of the house.
What's that address and I'll keep the air clear?
We're arriving. Hi. We're arriving. 6307. Item 34 arriving.
2301. Over here. 236 radio. They're keeping the air clear. Yeah, just for a second.
434, we have a female upstairs, not conscious, not breathing.
Happy.
6317, right?
6307 Francis. 6307 Francis. Units on Francis. You guys okay?
We're good. Barney 3-4. Put us on 5411. We're going to be clearing this house out with them.
I had received a phone call on my phone, and it went. I didn't answer it. I was in the middle of doing something.
I was like, dang,
something
she just put everything
didn't feel
in the
right
video.
about it to me.
But
so
she definitely didn't cut nothing. She put everything in the video.
Who would?
I'm talking about whoever made this video. They didn't cut nothing to the. Yeah, they put the whole audio in there. They didn't put no important parts really. They just put everything in there. Like whoever made this video did not do the big one on cutting that shit.
as soon as I had an opportunity, I finished what I was doing. I listened to the voicemail, and again, it didn't say anything. Just to call this number and ask for this person. I looked it up, the number, and it traced back to a number for the county ME, and my heart sank when I called the number. I talked to someone who said that they, in these exact words, we found your daughter's body. And she's, we need to make arrangements for you to pick her, work with a funeral home to have her body come to be picked up. And I never got a call from police. I had to call the police. I had to call District 3, then the non-emergency number, then District 4, and then another non-emergency just to get to the police. And then when I called the medical examiner's office back, that's the ME back, and I said, how do we even know this her? They said it's her. They identified by her fingerprints, and I was listed as her emergency point of contact through her fingerprints, and that's how they knew who she was. And then I said, well, what about her personal effects? Well, there were no personal effects found. And thinking if there are no personal effects found, there's somebody that's found deceased in a home, and with the clothes that she had on, how is that not suspicious? And when they said, initially because of where she was found, he deemed, it was initially deemed as natural causes, possible overdose. I said, my daughter didn't use drugs. She did not use drugs. And I said, did she have drug paraphernalia, or did she have track marks, anything to indicate she used drugs? No, She didn't have any of that. They based that assessment solely on the fact that she was found in an abandoned house that had paraphernalia around the trash in the room where she was found. That could have been months to years old, is what they told us. So it had nothing to do with the condition of her body. But to put that out there and to even not even start it as an investigation as a suspicious death, that's such a disservice to the people of Cleveland and to anybody. Oh,
they didn't even do a research on it? I mean, an investigation on it?
They didn't even investigate this shit.
That's what I'm getting from what she's saying.
Boy, that's some. We know why. I ain't even finna say that shit. You know why they ain't investigate that? Cause either some fishy shit happened or some happened, like some shit like that happened, boy. That shit weak as hell.
They didn't even tape off the house. So that's how I found out.
They didn't even take her out the house.
What they mean?
They found her body, didn't even take it out the house. They left it there.
Oh, huh?
I had to call and call to even get the police report number, to get a name, to get any sort of information, to even get to who the detective was that was assigned to the case. We do know.
Oh, they be hot. They be trying to do that shit on. I ain't gonna say that.
She posted concerns. Well, someone posted, if it was her or not, was posted on her Twitter or X account that she said she was drugged. She said that someone attempted to sex traffic her. She did visit a crisis center on November 29th. We know all of these things, and we know the condition of the place of where she was found and how she was found does not add up at all. She was found with just the clothes on her back, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and pants. Nothing else around her. No shoes, no socks, no hat, no coat.
Did they tell you who found her?
No.
Yeah, come on. How they found it like that? It's cold as hell in Cleveland in January. And they found her with no jacket, no shirt, no shoes.
No, I think he said with a jacket, sweats, no socks, no shoes.
I have no idea.
We don't know who found her. We just know that someone alerted a neighbor, and the neighbor alerted the police. And currently,
was that not the house that they showed us?
Somebody didn't want a rat, so they told the neighbor, "Hey, somebody in there." Then the neighbor called. So if that nigga ain't say nothing, no telling how long that hoe would have been.
We don't have any of her items. We don't have any of her possessions from.
Nigga, that shit in the lake somewhere, frozen over by now.
Maryland, or anything she may have taken with her to Cleveland. We have nothing.
They
ain't got her stuff. They ain't got nothing. No, she had to pack bags. Where's her bags and stuff at? Where her phone and shit at?
Pings to her location while she was in Cleveland?
Not right now. They're currently getting that information, but they haven't located it yet as of right now.
Is this recent? So they just now trying to find this shit? Damn, it's fit to be next November.
I don't know.
They are actively investigating that. But the thing is that like Raina also carried multiple devices. So that's like also a kind of a more of a issue to the puzzle, is that like there was at a time where Raina carried 2 phones, possibly more. So just because like, let's say we can only find 1 phone, there's still another phone that we would have to actively search for and locate.
And we do know that she was taking care. She was shopping at certain places, and she was using a debit card in certain places, and that has not been recovered either.
It's not too late to outgrow
Yeah,
the
they
family
don't want y'all to find her stuff.
Yeah.
That's all that is. They don't want you to find her stuff. We ain't even for the fall for that.
In August 2025, an autopsy revealed Raina died from a stroke caused by blood clots linked to severe malnutrition and dehydration. Her family believes she was abducted around January 2nd, the same day she went silent on social media. Despite initial overdose claims, toxicology found no drugs. Her phone, wallet, and ID are still missing. Cleveland police haven't confirmed if the case is suspicious, while her family continues to demand transparency, citing racial and lifestyle bias.
What was Raina's path in the last 2 weeks after Twitter? That's essentially what we're trying to find out. So like if there's anybody that knows anything about her whereabouts after January 2nd, that's what we need to figure out. Pretty much we have everything mapped up all the way up until that point, but it's January 2nd is when she went dark on Twitter, and there's really nothing after that. But I know that somebody had to have seen her and noticed her.
Who ain't seen her? She just at the baddest thing. She know all these famous people. Who ain't seen her know where this girl at or know where this girl went? Then her friend was supposed to meet out with her, and her friend didn't show up. Ain't nobody talk to the friend. Like, nah, that's some weird shit.
A 2-week period between that date and when she was found.
They said
on the
the friend
16th.
wasn't answering when they
Tried to call. Crazy about the friend ain't answering right. Come on now. We done seen too many of this shit happen.
What are your thoughts about how they're handling this?
The investigation, I think that, well, my personal thoughts is that they started way too late. That's just basically the best way that I can put it. I'm really, I guess, frowning upon the fact that initially, when
yeah, shit, nigga, that shit cold now. That should have been a whole summer now. They talking about they just now found some shit like October 20.
But they not really
October
looking on
2025.
The police could. I mean, I feel like the police could find something if they really was looking for something, but also I don't think they care enough to.
They don't. All you gotta do is pin her phone to the tower to the last location her phone was at, even when it was on. Even if they turned it off or did what they did to it, you can still pin it from the towers to her last location when she had her phone. Them niggas. But yeah, whoever did it got away with that shit.
Was found, it seemed like they were more concerned about wanting to pick up my sister's body, wanting to get my mom to make arrangements to pick up her body, rather than actually trying to figure out why she got to the place where she was found in. And it seemed like it was only when we went to social media, and I posted my TikTok video, my mom posted her post on X, and it got picked up by like local news outlets, and then kind of just grew from there, that they actually started to really do their jobs. So I think that, that's ridiculous. I think that the response would have been wildly different if Raina looked different. And it's unfortunate that that's the society that we live in, but I'm glad that they are actively doing something now, but they should have been actively doing something from the very beginning.
I spoke with about 4 different PIs. There's one that in particular that I think we're going to move forward with, because I like the way that he approached the situation and the help he was looking to offer. So we'll be meeting with him to try to get him on retainer so he can start doing research from a personal level. And then what we really need also is for people to not forget this and to provide information. If you saw something, say something, love her or hate her. Nobody deserves this, and please just what we mostly need is information. We need people to ask people, because all it takes is that one person who knows something that will open this up for us and give us the answers we're looking for, and find out what happened to her, who put her there, how did she get there, what happened. It just needs that one person. So we can
it's different depending on what type of situation it is. When you ask people, you asking questions, it's a problem. So it depends on what type of this thing is, because I seen, and heard, when you ask them type of questions, you gone too. So I'm just saying, you just gotta be careful with stuff like that, though, depending on what this is. But I think it is sure is messed up too. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with her race per se. I'm not gonna say that, but I will say is that police are lazy. They're lazy, especially in more of the Black community, stuff like that. But also, a lot of them are dirty. So if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So it's just sometimes, you probably ain't going to get what you need to get until you get down there, you do something about it. And I'm pretty sure you can pretty much hire a private investigator, like someone you hire to get things done.
They can't afford that shit.
Well, I'm just giving out, ideas and stuff to where you, whatever. But if you are that dedicated, you got to go down there, find other people who are that dedicated. They go down there. You go down there and see what's up.
The first person I'm going to, I don't care. This whole answer the phone. I'm finna find her low and everything. It's a friend. Cause obviously you knew it was fit to happen. You knew it was fit to happen. You knew and who they finna go out to eat
They
with?
found a friend.
Who they finna go out to eat with? Them need to talk about who.
No, I think she said she was just supposed to go out with her friend, and she never showed up, and she never answered the phone or whatever.
Well, yeah, we need to find that friend. Cause I bet she know a lot more than what she's selling. All you gotta do is put life in front of her. Put that jail time in front of her. She go change her mind quick.
Ask the community, ask
And
the
that's what the
public.
police want to do.
If they want, man,
you know what I'm saying? They
we
probably
know
didn't even care about doing none of that.
none of that.
Like they said, they had to go social media for them to get
Even
try
pick it
to
up.
do their job.
They worried about her picking her body up. So they hiding some, but just hiding some from other people.
Yeah.
Man, I think it got something to do with that motherfucking. I can't say
People
it.
to
But
ask people to ask people to ask people to ask people. Share. You know, I still get comments from people. In fact, I was corresponding with someone today who was offering advice, and you know, she wasn't involved. She doesn't have any information, but she has advice. Why don't you try this, and you can try that. You know, we're also hoping to possibly, once we get working with the private investigator, to have our own reward. You know, you can call Crime Stoppers and they offer a reward, but we'd also would like to offer our own reward for credible information that gives us the answers that we're looking for as to what happened to Raina. So we just want people to think, you know, what if this was your daughter? What if this was your sister? You know, your loved one? We just want to know what happened.
Yeah.
We didn't get to say goodbye. We didn't get to say, I love you.
Unless you
We
got
didn't get to
$1
hug
million.
her. The last time we hugged her was the last time we hugged her. And that it's very hard to deal with that.
Situations like this need to stop happening.
In Cleveland, you're better than this. You, as a community, you deserve more than this. You deserve to have not
Getting all.
that's a sad story. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure is.
So we niggas know what's going on by now. It's 2025.
Faceless people found in abandoned homes. They're people. They're loved ones too.
Truly, it is only luck. It's literally pure luck that they were able to ID Raina based off of her fingerprints, because so many people,
especially when the cops feel like it's prostitution or drug cases,
like
they do not
I was
care.
trying to hear what she said.
That they were able to ID Raina based off of her fingerprints, because so many people don't even have that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let me read this. Oh, okay.
They still looking.
Still trying to give out some information.
Ain't gonna lie, after that year or two hit it.
Yeah. At least they found her body. I would say that.
Yeah, at least they know she dead. At least they know she you feel me? At least she ain't missing. They still got hope she might be alive.
At least her body's not missing. They still got her body, because you know, even that'd be hard not to have. So
that shit sad, because this shit recent.
Okay, hang on.
She was. I feel look that up.
You can look it up. You want to? You can look it up right here. You want them to see it, or you want to look it up by yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So they go ahead and play that. Do what you gotta do.